Thank you for taking time out with PSOA. Sean Johnston here in the studio, and the purpose of this training video is 6-man football rule and some mechanic differences. So whether you're working 6-man football or interested in learning more about 6-man football, this training tape is definitely for you. So we did not get the first clip, but to start each quarter, it's 10-minute quarters in 6-man football. For kickoffs, it is 2 kicking players on either side of the kicker. So still inside the 5-yard belt, and the kicker can be beyond the 5-yard belt, but we need 2 kickers on either side of the football. Another small thing, it's an 80-yard field. So the middle of the field is the 40-yard line. So that's the receiver's restraining line. And the kickers will kick it off from the 30-yard line. We'll have this go and play. You notice the officials, they are going to be starting at the same spots. So the umpire will be at the 20, the headline judge will be at the 30, the referee will be at the goal line. A little foul judgment. All right, since it's an open hand is not a face mask. Since there was no grab, we don't have a 5-yarder. Since there was no twist or pull, we do not have a 15-yarder. Good job staying off that hand to the face mask, as it was incidental. Field goals. If they're going for a true field goal attempt, it is worth 4 points. Point after attempt is still worth 1 point. So having a field goal kicker who could cover the field and kick it through the uprights is worth 1 more point. Notice here the chains. We got 1st and 15 yards for the line of gain. So big rule difference there. Now we'll have 2nd and 13. For the line of scrimmage formation, you must have 3 on the line of scrimmage. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and all are eligible to receive. And we'll get into a pretty cool example here in a little bit. I'll play this play out. Here we have defense entering the neutral zone prior to snap. Same as 11-man and 8-man football. This is encroachment. Same rule. 5-yard penalty against the defense. All right, so this is going to go over who can run and pass the ball. So the player who receives the original snap, they can only pass the football. They cannot advance the football if they were the first one to possess the snap. We have a clear, direct, intentional exchange of the football. It could be a backwards pass. It could be a handoff. Now this player who just received the pass, they can now run or pass beyond the line of scrimmage. Now, another rule difference is who can intentionally throw the ball away. In 6-man, it's any passer. So this is a passer right now. Even the player who originally received the snap, he could legally pass it. He can also leave the free blocking zone and throw the ball beyond the line of scrimmage, and they could throw the ball away and not be called for intentional grounding. So 6-man. Any passer, it's not just the one who receives the snap, but any passer can throw the ball away to conserve time or yardage as long as they're outside the free blocking zone and the pass gets to the line of scrimmage. On this one, we are going to have a receiver in the vicinity, and that hit prevented that quarterback of completing that pass all the way to the receiver. So not intentional grounding, but he was eligible to throw it away. All right, so this player can only pass the ball. He cannot advance it because there was not a clear exchange. So as he's approaching the line of scrimmage, umpire, you still got to move up to the line of scrimmage. That is going to be your call to make sure he released that ball before getting 1 foot beyond. As we stated earlier, 3 linemen must be on the line of scrimmage. Everybody is eligible. And the rule difference is the snapper must be beyond 1 yard downfield to catch a pass. So that snapper just can't turn around and catch a pass and go. He must go downfield beyond 1 yard. So you're going to see him go down 6 yards, 7 yards to catch the pass. Since he went downfield beyond 1 yard, he is an eligible receiver. In 6-man, since the field is not as wide, we have 7-yard marks when it comes to substitutions, 7-yard marks when it comes to timeouts where teams can be near the sideline or in the middle of the field. And we have 7-yard marks. All players must be within 7 yards of the sideline to participate in the play. With that being said, umpires, we only have 3 positions. Position 1, Position 2, and Position 3. So 1 is on the hash mark nearest the press box. 2 is the middle of the field. 3 is the hash mark farthest from the press box. Pretty cool play here. This is a little review of rules and 6-man differences. We have a backward snap, which is now a backwards pass, and the snapper made it in one continuous motion. There's no herky-jerky. He just lost control of it, so we have a backwards pass. Now the ball is loose. As the original offensive quarterback goes for the ball, we do not have clear possession. We actually have a muff of the ball. So that muff does not put a new status. The ball is still loose. So no muff, no clear possession. It is still a fumble and loose ball. Now we have clear possession of the ball. And remember, in 6-man, whoever has clear possession of the ball first can only pass it. They cannot advance the ball as a ball carrier beyond the line of scrimmage. So as he's running, number 22, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, all right, it could be the H, it could be the L, it can be the umpire because the umpire is coming up beyond, but a flag shall be thrown at that spot because that is the spot of the foul. Since they can't advance it, the spot of the foul is the previous spot, line of scrimmage. And when the play's over, you are going to enforce illegal advancement of the football. You know, you see this coach down there, hey, what's going on? So we got result of the play, illegal advancement. When in doubt, roll it out. Signal is rolling of the arms. There is no yardage penalty. It's just a loss of down, and the ball is placed at the previous spot at position 1. So let's go back to the beginning of the play. And we were talking about positions. This is important for positions since it's position number 1. We have the foul happen beyond position 3. The enforcement is loss of down, previous spot. So now we have to go back to position number 1 on the illegal advancement of the football, loss of down. Pretty unique play for 6-man football, but it shows the importance of understanding the rules, understanding the definitions, and piecing the puzzle together to get the call right. If you love running, 6-man football is your game. All right. Another thing that you have to be ready for more often than not is you have to be ready to run. Nice little run up the middle. All of a sudden breaks free, has a lot of green. So mechanics, when you go into a 6-man football game, stretch, warm up those muscles because there's a lot of running. Well, I hope you enjoyed this training tape. If you're new to 6-man football, welcome. If you're returning to 6-man football as a review, This is just a good crew reminder of the rule differences, of the mechanic differences, to help you have a successful Friday Night Lights. Good luck the rest of the season, and make sure you visit our YouTube page. We're going to have training videos out each week throughout the season. Some mechanics, some philosophies, some signals, some rules, and judgment calls. So take time out each week. Take a look of 10 to 12 training tape plays. Share it with your crew. Have them like and subscribe to the channel to provide as much education as we can, not only for officials, but coaches and fans.